Hi, I'm Joanne Cary. I'm a conscious channel, a teacher of being, and a mindset coach. And I wanted to share with you today a transmission that came through on my Monday channeling call. I think it's an amazing analogy on our awakening process. Today, we wish to speak to you about an image that we gave to our channel this morning and explained a bit about, and now we'll also take it a bit further for you all. And the image was this. It was first a child, a newborn child, being mesmerized in joy where they were. Then it was crawling, then walking, running, and playing. So as we think of that analogy, think of that newborn baby, stationary, unable to move, yet in such joy, such miraculousness it sees around it with its eyes, its hands, its feet, that it can touch, that it can stick its toes in its mouth. The joy that comes from that stage of being. But in time, as it grows and expands and develops, as we'd say, then it begins to notice as it can flip its body around that it can crawl. The miracles that happen now as this little one begins to move in the world, exploring new, grand, and vast spaces about it as it sees all these new things from this new vantage point. And then it grows even more. Learns even more. And then one day, as it learns to reach up, it then gets itself up onto its feet. As it teeters and totters, it looks around. It looks around at the vast view that it has from this higher level perspective. And then as it gets caught in the moment, pop, it flops back down. It goes back down onto its bottom. But it knows what's possible now. And it tries and tries again each day, standing longer, being able to balance and look around and view all of the new and glorious things available to it. And then it gets curious and wishes to explore. And it starts to walk one step at a time. One step at a time. And now, in its sheer glory and magnificence, it tears about the house, to the chagrin perhaps of the mother or the guardian who now has to try to follow this little joy, this bundle of joy around the house as it explores the new and vast gifts available to it. But now, as it continues to grow and explore, seeing from new heights each day, as its height grows, it develops, matures. Then perhaps it sees and comes across something even more new. A bicycle. A mode of transportation that allows it to go quicker and faster, see more things, new things, to join with friends with ease. We shall pause the analogy. Do you get the analogy, dear ones? Do you see that your growth in physical form is just like you awakening to the vast being that you are? And we would suggest now that most are learning how to crawl and stand and beginning to walk. You have so much more available to you as you continue to expand and grow and develop and see from higher perspectives. Isn't that delicious? Isn't it exciting? We say it is so. However, you continue as you hold the higher frequencies more and more, and you see and open to new experiences and new ventures. You understand that it is about the journey. But here is a little catch, and we will extend it further, this analogy that we haven't said to our dear one here. When you are young, perhaps you may remember right now that favorite toy you had when it was gifted to you, and it was the thing that lit your heart. And you carried it around and you loved it and you talked with it and you played with it and it was wonderful. But then in time, as you grew and expanded, new toys came. It didn't diminish what you had loved and that toy that you had before, but new toys came. And this is the same for you now. You are opening up to new senses, new abilities. Some of you have been on this path a very long time and you have skills that you know. Think of those like your beloved first toys. But as you grow and expand, those toys become new. And so you must be looking now at not holding tightly to the toy you had in your past, for you wouldn't be walking around with your stuffed bunny or your earliest toys. You may still have them and cherish them, and they still may be of use. But look at how they wish to expand. When you are in kindergarten, you are not being taught advanced mathematics. You are learning how to count 1, 2, 3. And as you learn and explore, you build on your mathematics skills. The same way you get new toys. So never think, just like the baby would not go back to staying stationary, looking in such amazement at their hand. Embrace what you've learned. Allow it to embed within you those things that you need to carry forward so that you can then embrace the new things that are looking to come to you. Always be open and curious like the child. And we would say that if you are not open and curious, if you think, I'm not curious, I'm not in wonder, then we would ask for you to reflect at what pattern is there. Because your innate nature as a being of light, of consciousness, and even in form, is curiosity. You naturally wish to explore and learn and grow and try new things. And it is only the things that you have picked up that have prevented you, that have stopped you, to keep you safe. The frame, the box you put around yourself, those patterns. So if you are not feeling curious about all the new and exciting things available to you, and you are trying to hold on too tightly to the things that you had before, look to release those things, because your natural essence is curiosity. It's wonder.